Route 66 Auctions had a sale day after Valentine's Day in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there were several trucks sold that you may be quite entertained by. How do I know about the sale? That's because I subscribe to Mr. Goodpliers. If you like auction footage, you need to subscribe to Mr. Goodpliers because he has the best auction coverage on YouTube, 443 videos strong. Now let's get right into it. Here is a 1968 Ford F-150 V8 Auto long bed. I'll read the description to you. Miles shown on odometer, 34,522. It has a 360 cubic inch V8, rear wheel drive, automatic. The known issues: it does not start. Key is hard to turn in the ignition. It's got body damage. It is a Ranger trim F-100. It has a clean New Mexico title. She's got a rusted out front bumper and some damage there on the right front headlight bezel. Other than that, nice New Mexico sun-baked patina, crusty but dry. What would you give on that kind of a deal right there? She's got an interior you can work with there without throwing a lot of money at it. What do you give on that one? How about $1,200 on that Ford right there? Smoking hot deal if you ask me. I'm coming from an Ohio point of view on this truck. Next up, we got a 1968 International 1200. Miles shown on that odometer is 51,969. She's powered by a 304 cubic inch V8 rear wheel drive manual transmission. Known issues on this one: does not start, no keys, the alternator is missing. It is a 3/4 ton. It's got a clean New Mexico title. Guys seem to like these old Internationals to LS swap, come and swap, or just get back running old farm truck style. Not many around in solid condition are known to rust badly. This one's solid enough to do what you want to do with it. When I was a kid, I asked my dad, "Hey Dad, why'd they stop selling International trucks anyway?" Said they had to. Started rusting out on the assembly line. Sold for a steal at $1,300. Now, somebody saw something in this truck right here. We got a 1970 Dodge W350 crew cab, power wagon V8. It's got a 383 in it. It's 4-wheel drive. Known issues: does not start. It's got some rust. No rear seats. It has a utility bed with a Chelsea PTO on the transfer case. Has a clean New Mexico title. Someone saw something they liked for a project on this Dodge because it was bid up to $6,700. If you watch my channel, you know I'm a Chevy truck guy, and here's the first bow tie. We got a 1977 Chevrolet with a Silverado package on a long bed. Miles on the odometer shows 41,352. She's got a 350 cubic inch V8. Rear wheel drive and an automatic. Known issues: not drawing in fuel, rust issues, instrument surround missing, AC is untested, and the tailgate straps are broken. Notes: it does start by filling the vent hole on carb with fuel. It's got power windows, power door locks, AC aftermarket grill. It's got a clean New Mexico title. This one here has the crustiest body of any you'll see on this video. I would have passed on this one for the rust holes. Selling price on this one, $1,800. Back up that Silverado with a much more solid square right here. We got a 1979 GMC C10 Sierra Grande heavy half. Shows 20,000 miles on the odometer. It's got a 350 V8 in it, rear-wheel drive with a manual transmission. This truck does not start. The engine hardly turns. It's got the dealer installed AC. It has a clean New Mexico title. I think you don't need much imagination or vision to see the potential of this truck right here. You've got an engine problem to solve, but that can be easily done one way or another. You could easily have this truck ready for cruising season at an incredibly smoking hot deal of $2,525. There were some deals to be had there at the Albuquerque Dragway. As the guys on TV say, well bought. Next lot up, another square body. This one, a 1981 Chevrolet C10 Scottsdale long bed. Miles shown on the odometer, 67,641. It's got a 4.1 liter, that's a 250 cubic inch straight six, rear-wheel drive and an automatic. Known issues. Needs a tune-up from sitting. It stumbles when you hit the gas pedal. Windshield is cracked. Passenger vent wing broken. Cab corner rust. Battery dead. AC is inoperable. Transmission has slow engagement. It does start, has aftermarket gauges for temp and oil pressure with factory AC. It's got the clean New Mexico title. What I see here is a little bit of cleanup, some dents pulled out, 2 cab corners fixed, and wheels and tires for a nice little shop truck. Plenty cheap enough at $1,600. I like beat up pickups quite a bit. Beat up Blazers, not near as much. Help me to understand this one a little bit better with a comment below. We got a 1983 Chevrolet K5 Blazer with a 6.2 diesel. It's got 66,598 on the odometer. It is got a rear window that does not go back up. The headliner is fallen. The glow plugs don't work. The starter failed. It does have a clean New Mexico title, and it does have the crustiest dash I have ever seen in my entire life. This old girl needs a lot before you take her out on the town, but somebody liked her for about $6,375 worth. Getting back into some pickups. Here's a 1983 Dodge Ram W350 1-ton 4-wheel drive. It's got 45,571 showing on the odometer. She's got a 360 in it. It is manual transmission, does not start. Passenger windows broken out. The rear bumper on this is extended out. Spare tires mounted on the front. This one too has a clean New Mexico title. I'm not exactly sure what's up with that rear bumper situation by looking at the pics. Anybody know? If that's an easy fix, you could have yourself a nice patina Dodge right there. Get rid of that front mount spare and get the old style aluminum running boards thrown in the trash. Power wash that, slap on some patina juice, new seat, lift kit, wheels, and 35-inch tires, and you could be out there terrorizing the byways. Plenty of room to play with this one when you can get in at $1,300. This auction had some oddball vehicles for sale, and here is one. 1984 Dodge Ram 50. 28,755 miles. It's got a 2.3 inline 4-cylinder turbo diesel made by Mitsubishi. It does not start. It was diagnosed with low compression. It's got a 5-speed manual, and it was sold on bill of sale only, no title. Now I'm sure diesel guys would have some ideas for this one. For me, I'm thinking LS swap, of course. Would you be interested in a project for an entry point of $1,200? Here's an old square that got my attention straight off. 1985 Chevy Silverado. Odometer shows 32,377. It's got a GM Goodwrench 350 engine, however, it does not start. It barely cranks. It's got body damage, it's got paint damage. It does have a clean title. This old girl has a Hillbilly Heaven approved rotten finish on the paint. I love it. Lift kit, wheels, and tires would make this a lovely truck for me. We'll get that old 350 running or scrap her out for another one. I see lots of fun and enjoyment here for only $1,600. How about it? 1985 GMC K1500 Sierra Classic. 32,697 shown on the odometer. It's got a 305 in it, 4-wheel drive, automatic. Known issues on this one, the radiator has a leak. It starts. It's got a clean New Mexico title. This one isn't far off from being a pretty nice truck. Lose the cow catcher on front, replace the side moldings, a little interior work, and swap out that 305, and she's ready for a new set of tires. On this one here, I think I'd keep the rally rims. To me, this is bargain basement priced for just $4,600. 1986 Chevrolet K10 Custom Deluxe. Shows 14,816 on the odometer. It's got a 305 in it, 4x4 manual. Known issues, the battery is weak. The exhaust needs replacing. AC doesn't work. It's got rust in the cab corners, the front drive shaft is out. But it does start. It's got a clean title. like the patina on this truck. There are a couple of dents to pull out, but the interior is good enough for me as is on this one. I would enjoy this truck quite a bit for $3,400. 1986 Ford F-150 short bed. It's got a 302 in it, 85,185 miles showing on the odometer. It is not four-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive unit masquerading as a 4x4, but she's pretty clean. She's got a new seat. It's not my jam, but I bet some Ford guys would like it for $5,100. Last truck on this video is a 1989 Dodge Power Ram 150. It's got 83,584 miles showing on the odometer. It's got a 318 V8 in the truck. It's a 4x4. Manual transmission. Known issues, the battery is dead. It's got paint damage, as you can see. Interior wear. The notes are it starts. It's got a front bumper push bar. It's got a clean New Mexico title. I totally love the paint. Pull out a couple of dents and lose the cow catcher, and the exterior is real close for me. The interior is shot, new seat needed, but all in all, a giveaway price in my book at $1,500. Well, that's all for this episode. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on these deals were, and as always, I sure would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And again, if you like auction videos, please check out Mr. Goodpliers. I hope to one day have a channel half as good as his. See you next time.